Lori, the armchair chef. I'm coming on to say hi and just do a little bit of shopping haul. I went into Michael's because I was in the area and I picked up some fake flowers that were really, really cheap to put in a pot. Just dress up the porch a little bit, the porch, my doorstep. And so when I checked out, I got one of those coupons. This one was for like 25% on everything. So I went online and I looked around and I found a few things. So I picked up some soft ergonomic Susan Bates. These are inline and they're metal. So I think this would be nice to try to see if that's something that now, instead of just buying hooks mindlessly like I usually do, I'm trying to find something that I like. A lot of people say they know what they like. I don't know what I like. So I'm going to try to figure it out. So these are metal in line with a small ergonomic thing, not a bigger one. So, but these are all 4 through 6.5 because I don't go less than that. And the bigger ones, I already have some, but I wanted to try it and see. Now, I do know the Susan Bates ones that are the acrylic, do not like those. They're not smooth. So I'm thinking these might be more what I like. Now, I remember if you've watched me a little bit, you've seen when I bought my Kramer hauls, my mystery boxes, it got a lot of undyed yarn in there. And so I ended up getting about 15 hanks of undyed yarn. And I've been watching people do it. And I saw Amy do it with the Kool-Aid. And I thought, you know what? It might be time. I don't have to have pots of boiling water on the stove to do this, which is what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to be doing what Thrift does and slaving over a hot pan on the stove. Because you can do this and do it in the microwave. And Cassie does it a little differently sometimes. Some of them use chemicals. I don't want to do the chemicals. So what I did was I bought some fabric dye, tie-dye fabric dye. And I got one of the party packs that has lots of colors in it. And apparently these are dry in the container, and then you just add the water to it or the liquid to it to make it the dye. So this would give me, apparently it's permanent, I would guess, because it's a fabric dye. This would give me an opportunity to have some experiment a little bit without having to have a big old section of all these supplies, which is what I usually do. So I picked up some of those, and all this stuff was like major discounts. Okay, that was that. I do have another thing coming that I bought, and I don't know, it's not on either of these two boxes. So I did pick up some yarn. Of course, there was yarn on sale. Looking for the paper. The other one had a paper. I don't know if this one does, but there's some cotton. I did get some cotton. The Capri Echo cotton was very cheap. And so I did get some gray. Gray could be good for doing the cat coasters, or anything that's an animal type of a color. So this is a recycled cotton, 131 yards. It's a 4. It looks splitty to me, but it's called pewter. 3 gray ones, and then I have another one in, oh, I have a couple in green, which is sage. There's gray and sage. And I believe there's another sage. So I got, what, 3 gray and 2 sage? Yeah, there's got to be another one. Yep, there it is. 3 and 3. So now I did get some other cotton. I got this multi orange cotton, which I thought would be good if I decided to do those flowers coasters. I thought this might be nice, and that's something that I've got on my to-do list soon. Doing the flower coasters in the pot. That's what I'm thinking with the orange. That might work for that. So then there was some other stuff. Oh, apparently I got pink too, because that would work good with the flowers. I got the green. Okay, yeah. Green and some other stuff maybe for the flowers. So, okay, there we go. That would work out. Okay, now there's some other stuff in here that I picked up. I do love me some Impeccable. Impeccable was cheap. I love the colors. Now, Julie, if you're watching this, have you ever used the Impeccable and pulled it, or is this just striping? It doesn't pull. Because the color lengths on this are pretty long. So maybe it wouldn't pull. It's Impeccable stripes. It's a 4. This color is terracotta. It's got a lot of pinks. And, you know, the colors are just all over the place. There's some inside, there's yellows, and these are really pretty. I probably only got 2 of each. And then I got some of the green. I really like the green. And I've had some of this and given it away because this has been on clearance for a very long time in the stores. And then they come out with new colors. So a lot of this stuff I've given away, which I do eventually because I get it with ideas on what to do with it. And then other people want yarn, they buy yarn, I have prizes. I end up getting rid of it. So yeah, this is greens. The name of this one is Cool Mint Stripe. So, and then this is interesting. This is Loops and Thread Facets acrylic blend. It has sparkle thread in it, which normally I would not buy because I would think, let me get this somewhere where it would come out. I would not put, see, look, there's stuff down here blowing around. I would not make this for something for a baby. I might only do something like this for a scarf or a hat. Eventually, I think those threads are probably just going to come off. It says it's a 4 acrylic and polyester. Use a 6mm crochet hook. Does it say how to wash it? Because hand wash, don't bleach, dry flat. Okay. It's very pretty. I love the colors, but I figure I would probably wash it a few times just to get rid of that silver thread because I don't trust it. It's just hanging there, coming off. I don't like that, but I did get 2 of those. Those are very pretty. Did I say what color that was? It's facet acrylic blend, 279 yards, which is good. That's over 500 yards for 2 of these. And this color is a number 110. And I got another one. I got 2 more. Look at those. Beautiful purples and blues. Just gorgeous. And these, to me, these scream scarf, cowl, soft, very, very. Why am I having trouble focused? What the heck? Why is nothing focusing? Did I put on that filter that makes me look young and unwrinkled? I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Well, that didn't help. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I did that. I'm gonna have to clean this stuff off. Maybe it's all fuzzy or something. But anyway, okay. This color is 105 LX, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Look at that halo. Look at that fuzz. You can see the fuzz. That's what I'm thinking. This you want next to your skin. Even with that shiny stuff in there, you can't really feel it. So, okay. now what I want to do is just briefly, I got my yarn yesterday and I started something last night. I've got the 3 colors for my mystery yarn challenge from Talena. And I went on, and last month I had 3 colors and I made a scarf. Well, I made the log cabin scarf and it confused me. The edges were different on each one, and it confused me because you did it differently. Well, I found another one that used 3 colors, and I thought, well, that would look really good with these 3 colors. And it was a shawl. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to do another shawl because it takes a long time, but this one actually is very mindless. And the edges are the same on both sides. And I'm thinking that this one I might be able to get done quickly. But I might have to start over because it does not look good. This, I started off with the Delft. People were telling me Delft blue, and that might be what I'm thinking about. Isn't that pretty? It's those dishes, those Delft dishes, the from the the English or something. Dutch maybe. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. It's a different kind of a blue. And then I have using the turquoise, and then I was going to put the purple as the next one and then use the turquoise as the one in between. So it was but it's already gone a little weird up there. So I probably don't have much done. I'm going to take that out. And I have another project I need to do that has to be done in a few weeks. So I need to do that first before I finish working on this, because this one, I could do something else for the Mystery Yarn Challenge that's very small so I can get it done faster. But I do have something I need to finish. I need to do, I really want to make a bag. So I got to get that done. So, okay. Yep. I started it. It was going to be a shawl, and I may still go back to the shawl. Not sure, because it depends how much time I have left. It is mindless, though. You just go back and forth in double crochets, and it's not real tight. If you use a large hook, you could get it kind of drapey. So I'm using a 6.5 or a 6. I picked a 6.5 on a size 4, and it does leave it kind of loose, so then you would have more of a drapey shawl. So I do like the shawl. I want to do it, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. I do have another project I have to work on first that I just realized yesterday. I have a big deadline on it, and so I have to get it done. So I'm going to have to pop over to another video, and it's not going to take, it's not a big project, but it's something I really want to do, and I just have to do the tutorial. So, okay, that's my little update on my Mystery Yarn Challenge. I'm going to have to put that on hold for a few minutes. And this was my Curtis Granny Square. It's getting bigger and it's looking better. And it's okay if it's a little kind of wonky like this, because it's going to be a bag. And once it's folded, it's not going to matter if it's a little curly Q or anything, because the bag's going to be filled out. So this is going well. It's not quite big enough yet. And then I have to do the third section, then I can finish it. So yeah, this one's coming along. It's getting bigger. This is kind of mindless too, because you're just doing a closed granny. Well, yeah, you're doing like kind of the closed granny in the spaces. So this is pretty mindless. You can do this anywhere. So yeah, doing that. And okay, that is it for the stuff that I'm working on, or those 2 things that I got. So I'm going to let this go, and I'll talk to you soon when I have something else coming up, which I have some stuff to do in the kitchen. So I don't know why this is blurry. I don't know. But does it make me look better without wrinkles if it's blurry? I might leave it this way. Okay, we should all put a filter on it. I think we should all have a filter in our life. Okay, thanks for watching, and let me know your updates. Those of you with channels that have gotten your yarn for your mystery yarn challenge, post a little update, a little sneak peek of what you want to do. I know Shannon will. Shannon, you are just very active. I can't believe you sat on the sidelines for so long when you have all this energy and all this stuff to say. And it's wonderful. I'm really enjoying your channel. And, you know, I do have a weird sense of humor, quirky, and I am weird and I wear it. I'll wear it. Okay. Bye. This box came separate. And I think this is the last thing that I was expecting from Michael. So let me add this in here to the video. And yeah, I've been trying, when I'm buying things, I'm trying to buy things that are useful. You know, if I gotta spend money, let's get something that I can use or eat. So let's see what else is. Anything else? I opened it from the bottom. Yeah, this box got a little mush, so I'm going to be getting rid of this one. I usually use them for trash. Yeah, okay. I have been using for my shipping stuff, I've been using a little scale, and when I put stuff on, it's hard to see. It looks like it's supposed to go bigger, but there's no way to do it. So I got me another scale. Usually it's kitchen scales, but you need it to go up to, like, if you're doing shipping and things like with yarn, up to 7 or 8 pounds or even 10 pounds is good because sometimes stuff gets a little heavy. So this one up to 13 pounds. So that's good enough for what I'm doing. And if it ends up being bigger than that, I can just take it to work and weigh it and then bring it and then print out a label for it. Or you can, you know, I can do that, but, you know, I don't know if you do a lot of this, you should get one that holds more. Now, I normally won't have anything that I'm going to ship that's going to be heavier than that. So this does take batteries. And I'm thinking it's going to be easier to see the numbers. They do have some where the display is like off to the side. So when you put your box on it, you can see it doesn't cover it up. It's really hard to find small ones that are like that. It's very hard. So what I've been doing is using a container and tearing the weight, doing a tear weight with my plastic containers and putting the stuff in there to see how much it is. And then I put it in the box and add the box. So, or just set the box on top of it. So I don't know what came with these things. I don't know what this is. What would this be? Maybe I should open the instructions. But anyway, yeah, I did order a new scale. Goes up to, it says it was 15 minus what, 25%. So maybe what, you know, that's math. In half and in half again, something like that. So, well, I don't know what is in here. It looks like it opens up. Nothing. It's clear. Well, that was weird. What is in here? I got 2 of them in with the scale. Does anybody have an idea? They're not. I can open it without tearing it. So is it for me to put stuff in? Maybe I was supposed to put stuff in instead of tearing it. Just a little. I don't know. Maybe it's for my drugs because it looks like there's pot on the scale. Doesn't that look like pot? Those look like nuts. Unless it's a herb. Well, it could be an herb, But that's what it looks like to me. Does it look like that to you? That's not why I got it. I got it for yarn. I'm buying for that. But yeah, it shows a lot of plants. Okay, and it's this pretty teal color. And I'm gonna have to get some batteries to put in it. Let's see, 3 AAA batteries. They don't wear out too fast because you don't use it that much. So yeah, it's still kind of small. So I don't know. I didn't want to make an investment in a huge one, but I really don't like the other one I have. But we'll see. So I shall try this one out. And I did get it Michael's, so it won't be a Temu review. So it is cute. If you guys are looking for one, it wasn't expensive. You could use that coupon that you get when you check out at Michael's if you need a little scale for at home for doing if you want to mail stuff out, you got to measure it and weigh it. So, okay. And it does go up to 13 pounds, which is very good. So it's a good weight to have. Okay, that was it. I wanted to add that on. Okay, thanks.